like what Asari was saying, nobody's going to protest in River State. Nobody's going to come near the government house. He doesn't want to see anybody in Rumola. He doesn't want to see anybody anywhere in Port Harcourt. Asaridokubo, what happened? Can you tell us what happened in River State? Can you share your experience? Can you come out and tell the whole world? You are a chaff. You are only stupid about what happens to Igbos. People, something is coming behind you, Asari that will diminish you at the restoration of Biafra. Port Harcourt is a Biafran land where you sit down and encourage evil, bad nature against Nigerians. What in Nigerians that are dying, millions are dying of hunger, and you are saying they do not have any constitutional rights. You are denying them their civic responsibility, their constitutional rights, because they have pacified you enough financially. That is a word for Asaridokubo to understand that when we come out, you will diminish if you not disappear. They have set the pace for you in Port Harcourt during the protest. And you were nowhere to be found. You only hide in the corner of your dark wall to make unnecessary attack against the Igbos, the Biafrans. We are watching, and we know the reason why we are watching. You are a Biafran. You are our brother. We are not extremists, but the level of coward exhibited requires you to understand that in every statement, decision, step taken, it's either lead you to grab a trap or a trap will grab you. You either grab a trap or a trap will grab you. Like the trap now sent by the federal government is about to grab them, including Wike. But it's unfortunate that Dokubo is not a president,
the active one,
that has the capacity, to be decisive in terms of knowing that you are the president of the country and the ball of the whole thing fell on your table. You are the last man to give and to receive. We can start and recruit at the same time. Why are you retaining these elements that have caused so much damage, that have labeled you? They are even working against you. That a whole president will come out, something that has supposed to be a secret thing, like the president's recent speech, that's supposed to be a secret, was all over the internet before the president came to make the speech. Meaning that the people who are working with you like Wike are sabotaging you. They are more of destruction, of bad. It was leaked. Up to today, Dokubo does not know who was behind that. The ace does not know who is behind that. The intelligence unit cannot be able to find out who was behind that. So it tells you that, I think that Dokubo to an extent have become nonchalant with the belief of holding the constitutional powers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He has become nonchalant with the powers vested on him as the president of Nigeria. He has made mockery of the executive position of the presidency. He has ridiculed and has taken the presidency to the gutters. Now, they are making mockery. All the secrets in Abuja are being revealed. A lot of things are not being checkmated. And that is why somebody can come out and make fanatical ethnic statements. And up to now, such person has not been apprehended by the police or be arrested by the DSS. Why wouldn't somebody like Wike go about and be running the citizens down, telling them they are animals, they are not even human beings, they are not even worthy to believe? So, such statement can take Nigeria to Rwanda. You know what I mean by Rwanda? Nobody should threaten the Igbo interest in Nigeria. No one should threaten Igbo interest in Nigeria. Igbo are not extremists. They are not Fulani herdsmen. They are not Boko Haram. They are not ISIS. Go and listen to what Sheikh Husani is saying, advising the Northerners who are against the Igbos. They are there. They don't send their children to school. They are there. They say education is haram. They are there. They don't learn trade. They are there. They don't understand what is apprenticeship. But Igbo man will stay in a particular place 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years. And when you see him advancing, you call him what? What would you call such a person? They are domineering. They have suddenly become a threat. But the pains and the process he went through has been ignored. And he thought that that person does not feel what others are feeling. Well, until we see whoever that's behind that, like Atiku said, brought to book, we want to believe that the game has started. Psychologically, emotionally, and otherwise. They wouldn't mind losing whatever billions, but you understand, but the level of defense is what is going to surprise anybody at the end of the day. So, it's high time Nigerians understand that the issue of protest and presidential election has divided Nigerians the more. And the people who are in a position of leadership, who are supposed to give us that orientation of unionism and national unity, even to build on that and to show by action, not by omission, that anybody has the right to live anywhere and stay anywhere in this part of the country. It is not Igbo man that brought hunger to Nigerians. Igbo man has been in a position of leadership in this country. Why would Igbos be targeted? Well, that leaves a lot of questions for those, especially the Yoruba elite, to stand up for it, against it, and get the person arrested and let the person face the law. That's what the Constitution says. And if they fail to do that, we will interpret that silence on a different note. But as it stands today, what we're saying is that the ICC, the Amnesty International, all the world organizations that are responsible for human rights should, from henceforth, put Nyesom Wike, former governor of Rivers State, and now the minister of the FCT, on their radar, and he will bear the consequences if Nigeria is being pushed.
You also said they should even give him visa ban, to countries like
Of course, we have seen similar things happening, but we don't know how effective that is now, currently now. Wike was one of the people, that they said he's not going to travel out immediately after the presidential election, where the US and the UN and other relevant organizations, shortlisted some people who made that election, unbearable for some people, and some of their names were shortlisted. Of course, I believe that somebody like Wike, giving the BBC revelation of what happened in Rivers State during the election, should also be in that radar or be denied, if not he is now, of any access to travel out. Not only Wike, so many of them like that, especially Bayo Ononuga should also be in that list, be in that radar. Because what is playing out in Lagos State was as a result of reckless statement and fanatical attack on the Igbos. But unfortunately, Nigerians can bear testimony to what is happening and understand that it was not the Igbos, but it was a deliberate gang up to continue to oil and fuel hate against Igbos with their northern counterparts. We understand that very clearly, and with time, if not now. Unfortunately, Wike has become a thorn in the flesh of good governance in Nigeria. Bad advice, bad element, smelling and stinking personalities that have surrounded Asari. Wike is being seen as to be one of them, and coupled with bad ministers he re-engaged, or let me put it that way, consider the fact that most of the people who are running Tinubu's cabinet are from Buhari's administration, like the Secretary General of the Federation, was a minister under Buhari. So one of the people that are running this government of Tinubu today, his cabinet members, are people who has exhausted their knowledge, who have exhausted ideas, who has damaged Nigeria under 8 years of Buhari, is the same people that Tinubu brought to Asari to be part of his own cabinet. Our Nigerians have seen the consequences of the decision of Tinubu to continue from where Buhari stopped. Unfortunately, Wike has become a thorn in the flesh of good governance in Nigeria. Wike has been reckless with his position over some time. The level of arrogance Wike has exhibited is not worthy for him to be a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria till now. But unfortunately, because of the corrupted system and the promotion of survival of corruption, which has been led, which is the foundation of APC government, ab initio, is what has kept Wike as one of the masterminders of corruption in Nigeria, of high-handedness, bigotry, recklessness, intoxication of power. Toxic and viral statement coming from Wike has put Tinubu's administration in a very wrong perspective. Wike has become a smelling egg, a stinking egg against the masses. Anywhere Wike's name is being mentioned, it stinks. The flavor that comes from the name is what is driving the protest today. So the call for his arrest or being watched by Amnesty International and other organizations, that Wike is about to ignite chaos in Nigeria. And that is why the former APC National Secretary, Timi Frank, came out and make it bold, loud and clear to the whole world, that if Nigeria burns today, if Nigeria is being brought down today, Wike must be held responsible, because at this point in time, when you talk about hunger, you talk about anger. They say a hungry man is an angry man. And what does an angry man need? And an angry man needs a soft word, a soft thought. You know, hope in midst of hopelessness. You can see even the Senate president making mockery. A whole Senate president, the number 2 citizen, number 3 citizen, making that kind of statement that you can go to the gutters and protest. We are in paradise eating, and you cannot do anything. We are talking about over 200 million Nigerians that can storm Asari this morning. Wike and Abio will disappear. And if care is not taken, it might likely come to that point. And that is why people are saying that start inciting unnecessary and reckless statements coming from Wike must be checkmated, because any further threat from Wike, people will take it up with him. Just we have taken our position.
Igbos are builders of economy of nations on the continent of Africa.
Globally.
Globally. Should I just name Eastern Africa? Go and ask Zambia, ask Tanzania, ask Uganda, ask Namibia. Igbos are builders of economy of nations on the continent of Africa.
Globally.
Globally. Should I just name Eastern Africa? Go and ask Zambia, ask Tanzania, ask Uganda, ask Namibia, ask Angola. All of them, they will tell you. Even Congo, Mombasa will tell you. I'm not talking about Kinshasa here, Congo, Zaire. They will tell you in Cameroon, in Gabon, who the Igbo man is. I'm not trying to talk about Ethiopia. Ancestrally, we are related with the King Solomon, descendants in Ethiopia. How could these cows that did not go to school, other Igbos to go live southwest? Anyway, I like the way this Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu was unperturbed. Yes, unperturbed. Because he was like, who are this? Who are that? He snapped it. He was perturbed. I mean, the governor. He said, who are those people? They have gone after that Twitter. The owner of that X handle is on the run because he has committed treasonable felony. He's supposed to be incarcerated. Now the can is just suffering. There's somebody that is doing his normal business. Tinubu allow him to be rotting in jail and allow his brother Sunday to go free. Then these are people that have committed treasonable felony, asking Igbos to go in a nation, a country that Igbo has built over the years. For 54 years, Igbos continuously were the builder of economy of Nigeria. Who is that person that is telling Igbos to go? They are faceless. Their profile still remain hidden, fictitious. Yes, it has not been open, because if you know they are the person that is responsible for that statement, you should come out and show your face. Faceless people that are threatening Igbos are cowards. Men of cowardism and cowardice are telling Igbos to leave southwest. The investors in the southwestern region that has brought about the building of the world modern economy of Lagos State. They are the Igbos. If you tell Igbos to leave, you are telling your food, your money, the money you are using to feed your household to go. These are cowards. These are people that are agitating for Tinubu to remain in power. How could Tinubu allow miscreants in the southwest to take over the whole Lagos, Ondo, Ekiti, Oyo, Ochun states? See, let me tell you, it has brought another ghost of shame for the Yorubas. How could they allow people that did not know their left from their right to speak for you because they are touts? What is it that Yoruba touts represent in Nigeria economy, in Nigeria government, in Nigerian nation building? Void, annoyed. So, man, it's so laughable, it's so funny that something like this will be thriving, proliferating in southwestern region. Do they have Agboro here? No. Come to Onitsha. I will tell you that Upper Iweka. Mr. Iweka is from Obosi. The first Agboro in West Africa, starting from the year 1912. The first place that Agboro started, go and Google it. Yeah, in Onitsha. Upper Iweka is Mr. Iweka from Obosi. He started it. Where are they today? They are billionaires in Anambra State. If you go to Onitsha today, you will see them. They are big men, staying in their offices, transacting with local government, state government. They make their money. They don't steal. They don't harass people. Have you seen any Yoruba man that went to Southeast and come back to Lagos State or Ondo State to Ekiti and said, Agboro in Onitsha harass me? Who are you? Do you have money? Can you feed Agboro in Onitsha? What do they have to do with your money? Your money is not enough to make them who they are today. The Agboro in Onitsha are the CNO Colis, the Ugochukwu Motos, the PNM Meras, the Mike Meras, the Okesins, the Ekesins. These are big transporters we have in Igbo land. They are converted into transportation moguls. They are the transporter moguls in Igbo land. They don't come here begging people money on the road. They start orchestrating troubles, making troubles with traders, transporters, keke, motorists, and other transporters in Lagos State claiming that we are Agboro. Now you are giving Igbos quick notice